to punt this one away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taking it about the 36. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be Falcon football.
It's a bruised shoulder. We're good.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Complete to Kelly. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And he is the NFC reigning offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab.
It has to feel great because it separates you.
No, throw it, you piece of shit! Fucking bum! I got bums on my fucking team.
Record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught
thank
out
God.
of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Arsenault throwing on 3rd and long.
Bro, oh my God, why are you fucking bums?
Another one intercepted. Picked off by Louisine. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. The one final shot before the half. Here's Levis.
You're
Tight end on the corner, it's complete.
fucking
The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
But when I do something like that, it's a fucking interception. Get the fuck out of here, Madden, you piece of shit fucking franchise.
As a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now McManus for the extra point.
I'm fine.
It's good, and it's 21-10. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
I want to give everyone else fucking shit, but as soon as I do something, it's an instant thing. Oh, no, you just suck. Hope.
Welcome back. Charles and I set into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half.
But when I do this shit, no one wants to fucking block. Like, make that make fucking sense.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Now they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if The legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Levis back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16. 23 yards the pickup there. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. Oh, some strong running. And he will take it all in.
I hate you.
Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 104th career touchdown. One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start this drive.
Oh my God!
He is met in his tracks behind
Fucking,
the line of scrimmage.
why do I have a bunch of
And now
fucking
we'll get a
bump?
stoppage
Like,
here.
what am I
There appears
paying
to be an
y'all?
injured Falcon on the field.
What am I paying y'all for?
Obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw.
Oh my
Takes a
fucking
shot
God!
release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line.
Oh, a little frustration, you fucking ass kisser?
He was hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Throwing is Arsenault on 3rd down.
That's not even where I wanted to
And it's
fucking
knocked
throw it.
away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's
But
been a
watch, he'll
one-time season for him.
pick one play and
Really
everybody
comes
will
into
just
play, doesn't
be
it?
Yeah, I
fucking
like that
open.
one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just
Because
can't.
Lord
He just knows where
knows
the
I
ball
can
is.
get shit running.
Take it at the 37. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense.
No
as
one
they
gives a
take
shit
over.
about Kyle.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, three things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Fucking injure the bitch.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 110 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll go to Barkley again. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. Levis completes this out wide. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down
Fucking
just shy
thank
of the
you.
20. Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there.
Okay, yeah, let's just have every single one of my guys get injured and all their guys just be fucking perfectly healthy.
Now a handoff up the middle. Tatum. Strong running at the 30. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people
this point good
and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
It doesn't really fucking matter.
Giants first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Up the middle they go. Tatum. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh my God.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants are able to add on to that lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback,
yeah, we just don't know how to fucking block.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll go again with Kelly. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Again, this is Kelly.
Oh my God, why are you not blocking the fucking linebackers?
On the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it.
Oh my God.
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And
Seems a bunch of fucking frauds.
In great field position.
All fucking 22 of y'all. Fucking frauds.
Might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. They'll keep it on the ground. Tatum. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the
fucking bums. Oh, fucking all of y'all.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
Letting this bitch-ass receiver fucking
and it's looking like that
shit.
win
Like,
streak is going to extend another week. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent.
Pay y'all hundreds of millions of dollars just to fucking beat Jack Diddley's fucking squad.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Go, take it to the house. Ready? The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Again, it's Kelly. And not much to speak
My
of.
God.
1-yard gain up to the 26. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
At least I got 100 Kelly. That's all I care about. I could care less about anybody else in this fucking team.
Now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard
Fuck everybody on this fucking team but Kelly.
He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Running right with Kelly. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off to Kelly. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 31 yards there and a first down. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
First and goal, Kelly.
Oh my God, block, you fucking imbecile.
But this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Second and goal from the 6 this time. This is Kelly.
And then I'm literally going forward and just standing there. Like, why are you stopping?
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let him know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room.
How is that not okay?
And give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Here's Kelly on 4th down, and somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up through the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue.
Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free. And in the most curious way there to burn some clock, that was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us. But I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense.
Oh my God, block.
On this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel.
Okay, sure. That makes fucking sense.
Second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the 4th.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
That's a gain
On
of
any
4.
running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. So they came in here facing a very tall task, going against the NFL's #1 ranked defense, but they got the job done. Charles, really an outstanding performance.
They certainly showed that they weren't going to be intimidated, didn't they? They took out the best defense in the NFL today, took it right to them, and that's against a group of guys that is used to